What's going on, everybody? This is Dominic.
And this is Given
from Young Entrepreneurs Podcast. Make sure you guys go follow us to stay tuned to all of our latest podcast episodes.
What's up, everyone? This is Given with the Young Entrepreneurs Podcast.
What's going on, everybody? This is Dominic.
Welcome to episode 1. We're going to talk about a couple different topics with you guys today, and we'll be doing this weekly on Thursdays.
Yes, sir. We will be doing this weekly. I'm super excited about doing this. It's a new podcast we've been wanting to do and putting together. It's taken a lot of planning, and we're still in the planning process. But everything is going as planned, and we are going to, get this thing going.
Yes, sir. So we're going to start off just kind of talking about ourselves a little bit. Dom, if you want to take the lead on that.
Yeah, most definitely. So pretty much what we wanted to start off with is, kind of introduce you guys on who we are. Most of you that's listening might know who we are already, just from following and knowing us. But for those who don't know us, we're going to give you guys a little background on ourselves. So again, my name is Dominic Darren. Pretty much I am the owner of West Michigan Auto Detailing here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. It's an auto detailing company, small business, something that I've been working on for the last 2 years. A lot of struggles and throughout the process and everything. There's been a lot of things that's happened even within my first year of business. For example, when they say in business it's very hard, and the thing is that you're going to get a lot of walls in the road.
And you got to do it every day.
Right. And you're going to have those walls, and you just got to get up and climb over them no matter how you're feeling. And eventually it's going to be all right, because what I've learned through these past 2 years, and times haven't always been all good. I've struggled a lot. I mean, a lot more than I probably ever thought I was going to in business. And it's just, and I always end up getting through it. And that's the most important thing, is that you'll always get through it. I mean, you might not think that you will at the moment, but if you look back even 2 weeks from that moment, you like, hey, look, I got through it. You know what I mean?
And once you get past like that certain period, I mean, you kind of realize like, okay, now if I don't do it, I'm gonna let people down.
Right.
And myself.
Right, most definitely. And so, for example, my first year of business, not even my first 6 months of being in business, I was at my grandfather's shop. He owns a carpet cleaning company, and he let me use his warehouse to, get started and get going. And so that first 6 months, we ended up having a warehouse fire in our warehouse, and that's kind of where all of my equipment was. I lost everything. I think I had like $600 to my name through the business, and I had to buy all new equipment. So what I did was, I had this dealership call me, and I picked it up. I didn't think I was going to even be able to do it, but I did. I picked it up. I made, a couple $1,000s from them. I bought new equipment. I just bought it along the way, and I just kept hustling. I did it right outside when it was raining, even when it's cold. I just did it, and then we got closer to winter, and my grandfather, he found a new shop. So we moved in there, and it was smaller, way smaller than the place that we were at before, and it wasn't very beneficial for my business. So what we did was, at that point, I decided, hey, I'm gonna separate from him. I went and got my own place, and that's kind of where I'm at right now. And ever since then, I've been building it and building it and building it. And even at that point, even to this day, I still have struggles through it. For another example, when I moved out of my grandfather's shop, my uncle came to me and he says, hey, let's build this business, together. Yeah. And I'm like, okay. Because I really wanted to build it. It's hard. It was hard for me to do it just by myself, just because I was doing Groupon at the time, and It was I was super busy, but I didn't have enough sales to go out and get more sales, or I didn't have enough time to go out and get more sales to get rid of Groupon, which just sucks because they take 50% of your pay. You
Right,
know?
and that can hurt the business, especially when starting off. It's kind of a lot to deal with.
Right, so I was like super busy. I didn't have time to go out and get sales, so I'm like, okay, this might be very beneficial. And at that time, I was 19 years old. Be honest, I was stupid. I probably shouldn't have done it. Not probably, I shouldn't have done that.
Hey, but you're here where you are now.
Right,
So,
right. So, you know, and everything that I do is, you know, just a lesson to be learned, and that's what I'm grateful for.